Today's tutorial is all about mixing a gradient of dark to light using phthalo green as our base color. You'll notice right away that this green is a little bit more liquidy and translucent, and it also appears darker when you first paint it. What you see me doing is starting with a little bit of black down into the base of each of the aloe vera branches or leaves. Clean your brush. It being dry is just as important as it was with your background, and I like to twist my brush and then wipe it on a paper towel. Dip your brush in your phthalo green, and you will notice right away that it's much more translucent and not as thick or opaque as that black acrylic paint. There's several things you can do to make sure that the colors blend. You can do a second layer of black, or you can just overlap your phthalo green into the black several times so it doesn't just look like a chunk of black down at the bottom. For the middle section of each of the branches, dip your clean dry brush into the phthalo green, and you want the midsection just to be the pure color green. So don't worry about the black. We're going to add white later, and you want the midsection to just be straight up phthalo green from your palette. To create a full range of value from dark to light, you're going to complete your leaf by adding white to the midsection to the very top. You'll notice again, the white is going to be more opaque and thick than that phthalo green. Keep watching so you can see my strategies to make sure the color blends well and doesn't look awkward. I didn't want to waste paint, so that leaf that I haven't worked on yet, I just went ahead and added some of that light value to the top. So for this, I'll kind of work backwards, starting light. It's still going to be the pure green in the middle, and I'll still end with black. I just didn't want to waste the paint I had, so I worked backwards. Repeat these steps until all of your leaves are complete. Black down at the bottom in the crevices. Clean the brush, and then add your pure green in the middle. Don't worry too much about staying inside the lines that you drew. It's okay for your plant to change as you paint it, and there's nothing wrong with adding some leaves later on if you think your plant needs it. A common mistake I see with my students is mixing the black from the bottom into the white at the top. As you remember from elementary school, black and white make gray. So if your leaves start to look more gray than green, you need to start cleaning your brush more often and think of that green as a buffer in the middle. And although you are blending dark to the green and green to the white, you want to make sure there's always that buffer so that your white and black never meet and you don't create these gray leaves. A final piece of advice is make sure your plant doesn't look like candy corn. There shouldn't be a division of black, green, white. It should kind of gently flow into each of your values and colors. One of my favorite tricks is to use a clean, dry brush to go back and smooth out some of my blending. Just make sure again that your black and white don't touch. I have one more section of plant to do, and I'm going to speed up just a little bit. Same technique, black, green to white. My favorite is to come back and to add some little spikies and some lines to give it that aloe vera plant texture, and it really makes your plant come to life. These are all of the acrylic painting techniques we're going to use for this cactus plant still life. Stay tuned for our watercolor washes that will create beautiful cactus flowers and small succulent leaves.